Hey y'all. I just really wanted to bang this out because I just watched Tim Pool's last upload for the day, and I am inspired and I must talk about this. I am 100% up for men's rights, and I'm actually relatively anti-feminist, if you can tell from my other channel. And I don't really want to put like much politics on this channel because I kind of want this to be able to like show to people that may or may not agree with me politically but like other things about me. But regardless, this is something that I find way too fucking important. Men need love too. Like, I'm an open book, so I'll tell this to anyone, but I don't know if the person involved wants the whole world to know about this. But I had a really, really good friend who molested my brother, essentially. It was consensual, but he was underage. She was 16, he was 13. So that's statutory. And she turned it around on him and said, "He raped me. Bitch, fuck you. I thought you were my fucking friend." And being only just into my teenage years at the time, I'm stuck between my best friend and my little brother. So, you know, the teenage hormones are fucking going crazy and shit. But who do I believe? My brother or my best friend? And I was like, this bitch brainwashed me into believing her. I should have believed my brother, of course, and I did eventually, because this bitch is fucking retarded and I fucking hate her. But this is one of the biggest reasons why I am 100% a men's rights activist. Because not only did they get fucked over in court, not only did they get fucked over in society, but like I wasn't necessarily impacted, like not socially, but it hurt my heart to see my little fucking brother. Yeah. Hurt my heart to see my little fucking brother accused of rape when he didn't fucking do it. When someone who was older was fucking with him. That is just, what's the fucking word for it? I'm so speechless right now because it makes me angry to this fucking day. The best word is like privileged. Just like, you have the fucking nerve, the balls to pull that shit. It's like you're either retarded or ballsy. Probably both. Actually, yes, you are both. And like, also what Tim said about growing up male, growing up female. What he said about growing up male, you are kind of like dispensable. You don't get that special treatment because women are inherently valuable. We are weaker and we breathe. We have the babies and stuff. We are smaller. We are more fragile. So yes, we are kind of, meant to be the Fabergé egg of society. That doesn't mean we can't be useful, but it certainly means that we have something of a handicap, a hurdle. How many women are working on the in construction or on the oil rigs? Very few, I assume. I knew a lady construction worker, and damn, you can fucking tell because she's a tough ass bitch. But that's aside from the point. Like, men are people too. That's why I cannot jump on board with this feminist bullshit, because they, like, the fucking brainwashing is real. How they believe that you can't have domestic violence between two women because a man's not involved because men are just inherently violent. I'm like, fuck you, bitch. Like, hormones like testosterone can make you aggressive, but that doesn't mean men are inherently violent. That's kind of like saying, well, estrogen makes you all moody and shit, so women are just inherently crybabies. Like, you can make it that argument, but like, yeah, I saw that too. Which brings me to my next point. If you want to hit like a man, prepare to be hit back like a man. That's something I've always been told my entire life growing up as a girl. There's one side of you shouldn't hit a woman, but there's the other side of women shouldn't hit. Save that for your man to be aggressive. Don't emasculate him by trying to be the little scrappy fighter. And let me tell you, I am the scrappy one of the relationship, but I am not the one that wears the pants. I'll tell you that, because I don't wear pants. I only wear skirts exclusively. But, like, I will hold my own. I will fight if need be, but a woman shouldn't hit. Okay. Like, let me tell y'all, I've been ganged up on, like, by both boys and girls. Like, at this one time. It was not good. I had a chunk of hair ripped out of my fucking head. It was me versus like 8 to 10 teenage kids. And I was like, I think in my late teens, if not early 20s at the time. And I got jumped. And of course, it wasn't a fair fight. But I kicked a bitch in the face. I held my own. And oh my god. Okay, I'm just still too worked up about like the whole men's rights bullshit because I will be that screeching woman to use my pussy pass for good instead of evil because this shit's unacceptable. You know, like the story about the woman got the custody and then killed her kids. That shouldn't fucking happen. The stories like, oh god, save James and everything. That shouldn't fucking happen. And it's because men are treated like disposable units and not like individuals in society. And that's just sad. And I don't fucking like it. And I want to personally change that. And that's why I want to understand what it's like to see the world through a man's eyes. I want to understand this. And I want to learn. And I want to not only share my experience, but take from others and not only apply that to my own life, but just, I'm so fucking curious. I want to know, what is it like to be a dude? How do you sit on the toilet? The questions of life. I'm too retarded to know if that's sarcastic or genuine. I'm stupid. Sometimes I genuinely think I'm a little bit autistic. I mean, look at me. I look like I have potential Down syndrome anyway. But, yeah. Rant over, I assume? Unless someone wants to add something. Let's check my notes. Like, I love the whole women most affected meme. Because feminists be crazy, yo. I guess this is all over. I had to fucking rant. Just like, okay, another thing. I love and hate when MGTOWs are like, you don't really stand up for men. You just want, you're just doing it for the attention. You want the male attention. You had daddy issues. I'm like, maybe my brother was falsely accused and I actually feel deeply about the subject. Maybe I'm not a fucking slut. Do you see titties at all? Do you see cleavage? Thank you. I feel bad about that. And I wish I could personally change that, but I can't. Like, I don't know what it's like being growing up as a dude, but when you're like a teenage girl, unless you pull a Juliet and say, or else I'll kill myself every 13 minutes, you're all your problems are swept under the rug as, oh, that's teenage girl shit. Oh, that's just being petty. Oh, you're just being emotional. Oh, you're just being moody. Oh, you're on your period. I guess this is the teenage experience. I don't know how it translates to guys, but I literally had a principal. Okay, this motherfucker suspended me for a week. And it wasn't a week like he told me you're gone for a week. He said you're gone until you come back and get a therapist. So it was a week that I was out of school. And that same therapist he made me get called him about 2-3 years later and was like, hey, your student that was bullied at your school for all 3 years that she's attended, she's talked to you many times and you've done nothing about it. He said, in verbatim, to my doctor, that's just teenage girl stuff. Click, hangs up on the bitch. Hangs up on my doctor. The one that he made me get. Okay, this is enough ranting. I'm just... I don't know. I can, of course, speak for all people, male or female, but, sometimes, like I said, the girl, you're just whatever. It's the emotions, and sometimes that's really true. It's actually fucking true. And ladies need to understand this too. Ladies, don't mistake your maternal instinct for love, and don't mistake your period for actual emotions. Little tidbit of little nugget of gold there for you. And what I mean by don't mistake your maternal instincts for love is that when you're looking for a guy, you don't want a fixer upper, you don't want a broken guy. You think you want that romantic, I can change him until he's stabbing your dog. Yeah. You don't want that fixer upper. You want someone who's actually has something going for him. And of course, back to men, a lot of guys are just thrown under the bus. They're not going to school. They're not getting jobs. Unless they're listening to Jordan Peterson, which helped my life too. Thank you, St. Peterson. Unless they're getting some sort of help, they're wasting away at home. And I feel sad about that. Like, maybe I just have this complex where I want to change the world personally. I don't know. I want to help people. Thank you. I deeply appreciate that, actually. But you, dude, back your shit up. BitChute mine, Scab. Find something else. And someone help this poor retarded girl to back her shit up onto BitChute because I can't fucking figure it out. Someone help this poor dumbass. Yes, I love Jordan Peterson. I don't even know much about his religion. Everyone's like, he's too religious, yada yada. I'm like, that's his personal shit. And if he wanted to keep it personal for the longest time until people kept egging him on about it, let him have that personal belief. He's not preaching, he's not proselytizing, he's not telling everyone else to feel that same way. And also, Peterson's not a hypocrite because he fell into a depression after his wife got cancer and is probably dying. So I can defend JP all day long because he is a good man and he made me clean my room. He's the dad we always wanted that we may or may not have had. So yeah, men's rights. I'm all about that shit. And it really pisses me off when women are antagonized for it. I'm antagonized for it. Like I said, I love getting you're only wanting the male attention. That's why you're doing it. It's like, nah, fam. My baby brother was falsely accused, and my best friend did it. Ah! Me too. Hello, friend. You came right at the tail end. I was thinking about leaving. I'm sorry. Okay, I guess while I'm here, I might as well talk about the guy that died. In my last video, I said I had taken a unexpected hiatus from last week because on Friday, a man had died at work. I still don't know if he had a stroke or if he choked to death because all of a sudden people were just gathering around him, and my brother turned around. He also works where I work. He turns around, and then just the guy is just falling, and he picks him up. And my brother's like a big guy. He's like into bodybuilding and shit. Like, maybe I should do a video about weightlifting because I can kind of lift my body weight. I can deadlift a little bit, by the way, y'all. That just proves how fucking low they are. They're gonna go after the person whose wife is dying of cancer. His beloved wife. Like, if y'all seen him talk about his wife, it's like he tears up. Like, I want my boyfriend in 50 years to talk about me like that. But yeah, the guy that died. So, oh boy. Okay, back about the old man that died. It's still kind of sad and it fucked me up a little bit. don't know if he had a stroke or choked to death, but the fire department came and the ambulance and the cops, and I just heard I don't have a Twitter. I have an Instagram. I can leave that in the comments. Yeah. But y'all can DM me anytime on Instagram if you want. It's Exalted Effigy. I might write it down. But so poor old dude, he's on the ground and no one is allowed in that room, in that dining room. And I see these firemen and I recognize the fireman. He's a regular, he's a local, he comes in all the time, and it somehow shocked me kind of seeing him like hold the IV bag up for the old man, and it's like what shook me the absolute fucking lootly most was the little kids who had no idea what was going on. Like there was this little toddler boy, which the fact that he's a little boy, I'm so sorry for that kid just preemptively for whatever he has to go through in this world that already hates men. I just feel bad for that kid just in general. But thank you. You have a blessed night too. So it's like it was really dramatic because I can't see them. I can only see their shadows cast through from the other room, and I see the man doing chest compressions. And hey, congratulations, you made it! I'm right in the middle of talking about this guy that died at work. Whoop-de-doo. So this poor little kid has no idea what's going on, and the family is walking around, pacing outside the parking lot, and the little boy is just holding on to, like, I guess his dad's hand, just like looking up at me, and he had the cute little bowl haircut and everything. Hey, dude, what's up? But I'm talking about the dead guy at work. More to come. So, just a little kid who's that kid might have been his grandfather in there dying on the floor. That kind of shook me. Like, I'm too empathetic. I have that maternal instinct. I'm like, oh, baby, I need to hold you. Just like, I felt bad. I felt like I'm usually pretty okay. I'm a little desensitized to death, not gonna lie. Like, I've had things die in my hands. I lived on a farm. I'm pretty familiar with death, not only with animals, but with also people. I lisped a little bit there. Like, I've had many people die in my life. I shouldn't be shook about that. But then just seeing the whole, like, it's not like the first time I've ever seen, someone doing, like, field medical shit. Like, one time, also at work, someone was just leaving on their motorcycle and got hit by a fucking car, and I was out there calling 911, and like the guy didn't make it, but that didn't bother me nearly as much as this old man that just suddenly just in the restaurant just fell over, and I don't know, something about it shook me. Maybe it was just the little kid that had no idea what was going on. Maybe it was the faces of the family, that 1,000-yard stare that just it strikes you. It really it's spine chilling. It kind of makes me speechless. But after that, I didn't really want to stream, of course, so I had to take a little bit of a break. Just a wee bit. Because I am a strong girl, and I can do it. It wasn't that bad. I didn't see any blood or gore or anything. So, if anyone has something to add that I might like to talk about at this moment, feel free, because I might end the stream at the moment. But in general, for the whole general topic of hashtag she for he, because they had the he for she bullshit, I really feel like other women need to get on board. Hopefully they'll just take the blue pill, not spit up the blue pill, take the red pill, get that brainwashing out, that feminist brainwashing out, and maybe they'll join the dark side. We have cookies. Old me, I know. So, hey, I'm like Dolly Parton. Okay, that's why do I make all these old references to people who don't know? Burp. Okay, I guess I could be leaving now because I have nothing else to say. Respect man. Like respect women, respect men. I guess I'll be going now. Thanks for watching. I hope you had a good one. I love every single one of you. You fucking pedophiles. I joke. Bye.